Greeting from the Fredericktown homestead. It's Sunday evening. I watched a video by Daniel Arms Family Homestead this morning where he was talking about, well, I asked you to go watch his video. He's talking about farms and online farms and the purpose of today's modern farm versus traditional older farms. And I wanted to say how that applied to the Fredericktown homestead. We here, we got the property, which is the real estate. We got the land and the buildings and the infrastructure. My dream for this homestead, this farm, is to teach, is to show people what we're doing. The family that's moved in here wants to learn how to do pigs and raise their own food and learn how to live the country life, I guess you'd say. We work today on mowing and clearing so that the plowing can get done. One of the things on the list is to get in here and do some weeding. It needs doing. But this farm is not an income, I guess you'd say. It's not a life, it's not a, what's the word I want? It's not our income. I haul the Amish, and they've got an income from their handicapped child. What we're here to homestead about is more raising our own food. That's my vision anyway. And we're going to have a lot of dog barking here. It's going to be very hard to record. Seth has brought out his pit bull for some reason, which means that Bear's very excited. It's definitely a threat to the farm, and Bear addresses it as such. But yeah, we want to raise our own food here. That's what homesteading to me is all about, is raising your own food. Dan on Arms Family Homestead apologized that he really wasn't a homesteading video anymore. He wasn't a homesteading channel. He doesn't raise his own food much. He does raise a little bit of beef and raises some silly animals, mostly for the internet, for entertainment value. He has miniature donkeys and llamas and that kind of thing. But here we want to try and raise our own food. Pigs, dairy, chickens. We've got the chicken tractor up and running already. And get more chickens. Well, the first chickens we'll get will be layers. That as chicks, they'll be ready to lay. I mean, in the springtime, I would imagine. And we want to try and raise our own food. That's our goal. And that to me is homesteading. That I get the word homesteading strictly from YouTube. It's a YouTube vocabulary word, is homesteading. Homesteading used to mean that if you took a piece of land and proved yourself on it, That meant you lived on it and you did certain criteria, had X amount of cleared land, and were raising food on it, that after X number of years, I think it was 5 years, you would get the land. Now in this case, that's not the meaning of homestead. We're never going to get this land. It's never going to be ours. But we have it to use probably for the rest of my lifetime. And just be thankful for every minute we have it, really, and use it to the best of our ability. We're looking at raising pigeons, because pigeons are very prolific, and each pigeon has 2 more pigeons every 2 months, I think it is, and you can raise quite a few pigeons, and then they're quite valuable to sell at the exotic sale in the spring, the poultry sale. But yeah, I just wanted to address what Daniel said. He talked a lot about how he uses his YouTube experience to make money. I do hope that YouTube will someday make us some kind of revenue, but for right now it doesn't. We're just getting started. We have 408 or 410 subscribers. You need 1,000 to be monetized, and even after you're monetized, it takes a while to build up enough of an audience to make it a worthwhile check. So yes, the internet is a big part of this farm. It's a part of getting the word out, sharing what we're doing, the mistakes we're making, and some of it will be sharing my knowledge. I learned to farm from a guy who was born in 1896, and 1896 that is, and yeah, we have a hot air balloon up there. You see that? There's a hot air balloon. We have a balloon company here in town that does rides, and they quite often come over the community, and that's their balloon. I recognize the colors of it. Yeah, we're here to show how we interact with the Amish, how we raise our own food, how we interact as a non-family. I mean, I'm not in their family. I've got the farm here arranged so that we could use it, and I've invited them to come live here, pay half the rent, and learn from doing, and they've been doing just that. They've been doing and learning, and that's what our farm is about. It's not an income. It's certainly not an income now. It's an expense. But yeah, learn by doing, learn by, or teach by showing. Get it out there on the internet, get as many people watching as possible, and hopefully the internet will be a large part of this farm, but not all of it. We got a shop to make some boxes and some shelves. And tonight's Sunday night, so it's trash night. So Seth's bringing out all my kombucha bottles that I've been saving for. Great.
Yep.
The Brute barrel too.
What?
The Brute barrel, the gray plastic barrel.
Okay.
That has to come out.
I'll go grab that.
being from downtown city, they're not used to doing so much. And they said that's what they wanted to learn. So everybody, parents, children, are all learning that there's a lot to it. And I do what I can. I did 8,000 steps, which is 3.5 miles lawn mowing. My camera turned around on me. Well, there you get to see me in the setting sun. But yeah, we'd like to have a fairly large YouTube audience so that we can get the word out about what we're doing and everything about us. So the Troy on Red Tool House, he did it on Pastured Pigs. He interviewed me on both, and that helped a lot, get the word out. But yeah, our YouTube audience still needs to grow. I'd like it to be I'd like to be able to buy some of the things that I see some of the other YouTube creators have. They have side-by-sides, they have tractors, they have extra income that they can use to buy this stuff. And that income comes from YouTube, from viewers and from advertisers. And so you see, we vary a lot from the Arms family homestead. Although we both have a Anatolian Shepherd, and both of them are named Bear. His is a male and mine's a female. Our dogs are similar, and there's a lot of similarities really, but there's a lot of differences. We don't do merchandise. I don't see us doing merchandise. That's not what we're about. We're not entrepreneurs, as he says. We spent quite a bit of energy today trying to get the corner of the garden cleared off. The kids are down there now trying to rekindle what's left of the fire.
She's got it going.
Looks like she's got it going. She likes fire, but she's got a lot to learn about fire. It's fun to watch her learn. Hopefully when we wake up in the morning, there will be nothing left down there. I think you can get all that in a gray barrel.
What?
Looks like it'll all go in a gray barrel.
Exactly. That's where I was going to put it.
Isn't it nice to see the smoke come up? This is our only vehicle on the farm, only farm vehicle. This is a 10 cubic foot. We got a smaller wagon too, I guess, but this is our main vehicle. We've started our new compost heap, and I did everything I could to add to it today. We knocked out that corner pretty good, not too good. We got some of it done. If he comes to plow tomorrow, we won't get as much garden as what we wanted, but maybe we'll be able to work on it some tomorrow. They got quite a bit they got to do tomorrow. Getting all the paperwork done to move down here. The tank is empty, ready to move. And he built himself a water trough here. That's all good to go.
Hi, bear dog.
We've got to move the water trough. I'm thinking, oh look at, there's butternuts in here. There's quite a few butternuts in there. We really worked hard this morning on burdock, getting some of the burdock taken care of.
There's a hot air
Yeah.
balloon.
Yeah, there's the hot air balloon. It's right over the farm almost. I got this raked out and mowed over so that we can now use all this as lawn again. That's all in preparation for the deck here. Still got a bit of stuff that needs to be moved, but yeah, that hot air balloon's going right over the silo now. And they that hot air balloon is moving towards the east, and their base is east of here. Usually they take off in Mount Gilead and fly over here, go in the opposite direction, but tonight the wind, as you can see, the smoke is going the other direction today. It's blowing towards Mount Gilead instead of away from it. They're doing a good job of cleaning up down there. That's good. Yeah, our farm is different from Arms Family Homestead. Certainly different from Red Tool House. Certainly different from all the other homestead YouTube channels. But we want to be a YouTube homestead channel. We want to have a homestead here where we raise our own food. I asked Troy today in an email if he might sell me 2 sow piglets from his bunch, and haven't heard back from him, but I'd like to get 2. I asked them, and what they would like to do for the winter is have 2 pigs through the winter, and won't that be nice? And the chickens, we got the chicken tractor here. And we've got a brooder, actually. They brought a brooder with them, a big plywood box that we can use as a brooder. And so that's what we're about. We'd like you to subscribe, The subscription thing on YouTube is one of the stumbling blocks we have. We do not have enough subscribers. We got enough of all the other criteria needed, but not enough subscribers. We need about as many subscribers again as what we've got or more. We've got 410, I think, and we need 1,000. So if you could please subscribe and find somebody else to subscribe, that would be great. Well, they found this pipe in the woods.
Hi, bear dog.
That's Bear Dog, not from the Arm Family Homestead, but from the Fredericktown Homestead. I like it. I like it. She's forking the stuff on there. That's good. That's going to be pretty well cleaned up in the morning, I think. If you'd like to see us grow, we're going to be growing here. We're going to be adding, we hope to add pigeons to this corn crib like Art from Art and Bree. His daughter's raising pigeons, and I'd like to raise pigeons. We'll be raising chickens, egg birds to start with, meat birds in the spring, and a big garden. Yeah, subscribe. Share this with your friends if you would, please. Push the like button, that helps. And I really like comments. I've been trying hard to, since I have so few viewers, to comment on all comments. So if you comment, you'll have a one-on-one with me almost. I will get back to you. I can pretty much promise that. All right. I think that's it for tonight. It's a beautiful evening out here. It's been a beautiful day. We've all worked hard all day. I've actually took a 2-hour nap in the middle of the day after my mowing, where I mowed 3.2 miles. But then we did all this corner here, and that came out well. She's cleaning up the rest of it. Yeah, subscribe. We need subscribers. Like and comment. I will respond to comments. And I'd like to wish you a good evening and God bless from the Fredericktown Homestead.